Hi, how are we doing? Nick from Beer-Gineers here, and next up for review we have got a beer from the mighty Pollys, and this is Pines, a 6.4% IPA brewed with Citra, Enigma, Galaxy and Mosaic. So I'm expecting this to be, judging by the can art and some of the hops in this, to be very West Coast themed. Now I've had a bit of a revelation recently in the past sort of couple of weeks. I previously avoided West Coast IPAs. My Beer-Gineers partner Emmett has been the same, because we have both associated West Coast IPAs with that sort of astringent sort of bitterness, to the detriment of the soft, juicy, fruity beers that, New England IPAs that we favour. But recently I've had some sort of West Coast leaning hop beers from Pollys and Overtone that I've really enjoyed them. And as it happens, I was listening to an interview, a podcast with the head brewer from Verdant, and he was saying how the style of West Coast IPAs in the UK has evolved over those few years that myself and Emmett have been avoiding them, to the point where they could argue to be, he termed them, sorry Emmett, I heard this from you first, but he was the one that said it, probably to many more people going to hear us, a Midwest Coast IPA. And apparently it is also a thing, like Mountain IPA, that is a thing as well. So it's almost like a hybrid of the two styles. You've got fruitiness, but then you've got that pleasant bitterness as well, and that piney resininess that I've generally avoided since having some bad experiences with West Coast IPAs. Anyway, we're 2 minutes in, gabbling on here, but I thought I'd give a bit of sort of context to this, because I wasn't looking forward to it, and now I am, and I've just cracked the top, and I'm just getting a beautiful. So this is brewed with, I've just checked, barley, wheat and oats. We have got just a sliver, half a finger of Whitehead. Oh. Wow. Okay, so that's everything that I want in that West Coast IPA. I'm getting pininess, I'm getting bitterness, but I'm also getting some beautiful stone fruit in there as well. A little bit of tropical, maybe a bit of citrus as well. That's the aroma off that is absolutely delicious. Now, first beer of the week. Yeah, haven't had a beer all week, so we've maybe got the first beer bias, but nevertheless, I think that's fair to say that this I think this is going to be special. Let us dive in. Chin chin. Oh, yes. Yes. Wow. Where do I start? So interestingly, it all comes together. There's no waves of this, waves of that. It all hits you at first. So we have got stone fruit, we have got bitter grapefruit, we've got a dry sort of pineness running through it, but there is a little bit of sweetness in there as well. The bitterness is there, but it's just so beautiful. It's just not got that bitter astringentness that I associated with West Coast IPAs. There's none of that. It's just literally the best of both worlds. This is, like I say, I'm having a bit of an epiphany here. And I mean, I've still got a shed load of beer to get through, but I'm going to seek out beers from Verdant, more from Overtone, but Verdant as well, because I was listening to them talking about how they like their West Coast. I'm interested to see how Verdant West Coast IPAs have evolved, because I tell you what, Pollys and Overtone, their West Coast IPA game, if you want to call it that, yeah, or call it a Midwest Coast or a Mountain IPA, whatever you call it. What else? I don't know. There's not much else I can give you other than just say it's absolutely delicious. Body's light to medium. Carbonation soft. You can see the colour. It's a very pale sort of semi-luminous yellow beer. Very soft carbonation. Quaffability is high. I think because it's not overly sweet. It's just right. It's just, I don't know how they do it. How do they get it just right? The sweetness is perfectly balanced with the bitterness. I think you could quaff that, and at 6.4%, you could end up in trouble. You really could. You wouldn't. I mean, 6.4. Okay, it's not a double, but nevertheless, it's reasonably tough. You would not think that was 6.4. You'd think that was, I don't know, 4.5, 5, something like that. So, I'm just getting this again. Pines from Pollys, brewed with Citra, Enigma, Galaxy, and Mosaic. I'm going to give this an excellent 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, I am very conservative with my ratings. 8.5 is proper up there. There aren't many reviews on the channel where I've gone 9 or higher. Never gone higher than 9.25, 9.5, I think. Always like to keep a bit in reserve, but that is absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching. Put a thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. If you've had it, if you agree, disagree. Until next time, bye for now. Cheers.